Hey, let me show you camera tips and tricks for the Samsung Galaxy M15 5G. So first of all, when you are taking the photos and you want to get actually more details on your photos, get pictures with the better quality, I can highly recommend you to click on this icon. When you are in the photo mode, click on the 12M and switch to the 50M. It's actually the 50 megapixel mode. And now when we take the photo, let me show you, we will actually get more details. Take a look. I'm zooming in, and when we take a look, for example, right here, we can actually find a lot of details. And this is actually thanks to this 50 megapixel mode. Take a look how close we can zoom in. If you're trying to crop the photos, it's also very useful to use this mode. Next, when you want to take, for example, the series of the photos, I can recommend you to swipe down on the shutter, but we have to actually turn off the 50 megapixel mode and now swipe down. And as you can see, our smartphone is taking photo one by one up to 30 photos. As you can see, we can take 30 photos in each series. Now, when you click on the gallery, you can find this series of the photos right here. And you can actually find all of these photos that you take. And if you want to save any of this photo, you have to just click on this and now tap on this icon and click save, and you can, for example, delete all the unselected pictures. So as you can see right now, we've got our 3 pictures that we select from this burst shot mode. Next, if you want to zoom in or zoom out, you can do this for sure by clicking here, and then you can actually unlock the 4x and the 10x. But in my opinion, it's much easier when you click and hold this preset and when you move your finger like this. Also, you can set the zoom feature to the volume buttons. So you have to click on the settings in the left upper corner, scroll down, move to shooting methods, select press volume buttons too, and select the zoom in or zoom out. And take a look how great we can actually zoom in when we click and hold the volume up button and volume down button. So we can smoothly zoom in and zoom out. In my opinion, this is actually the best way to zoom in or out in the smartphone because it's very, very smooth. Next, if you like to take selfies, you can actually turn the selfie camera and show the palm of your hand. When your hand will be detected, you will actually see the 2 seconds countdown and the photo will be taken. Next, let's go back to the rear camera. And when you are taking the photos, when there is like no good lighting condition, you can just click on the screen and then move this sun icon to the left or to the right side to increase or decrease the brightness level. You can also do this automatically by clicking once. Next, if you want to change the look of your photo, you can click right here in the right upper corner, and as you can see from this, we can actually find the different filters. And the filters changing actually the color and the temperature, and you can even change the filter strength. And when you click on the plus, you can actually download more filters or, for example, create your own. So you can select any picture and use this picture as a filter. For example, this one. Now we have to wait. Click create. And now as you can see, we just import the lighting condition and the white balance from this specific photo. So this is really cool and useful option. Next, we'll go into the settings. So click on the left upper corner. And from this, we have to scroll down. We can move into the shooting methods and we can find this option, floating shutter button. So when you are taking the photos, but you got only one hand available, so you are holding your phone with the one hand, you can actually bring this shutter into the right side. And now as you can see, it's much easier to take the photos instead of reaching this one. So it's actually really hard to click here. It's much easier to tap right here. And if you want to remove this shutter, you can just drag it back into the main shutter. Next, you can click on the more modes where you can find, for example, the Pro mode. And in the Pro mode, you can actually adjust every parameter of your photo manually. For example, the ISO, shutter speed, exposure compensation, focus range, and the white balance. But also you can adjust contrast, you can change highlights, the same with the shadows, saturation, and tint. And when you click on any of this icon, for example here, you can actually click on the information, and now you will actually find the description of every parameter. So now you will actually know what the shutter speed do. From this, when you move into the video mode, we can actually click here, and as you can see, we can switch the resolution from the HD to the full HD. So if you want to save some space while recording videos, you can actually switch into the HD. You will actually get the low resolution, but you will save some space. And in this smartphone, we can also find in the more modes, we can also find the macro mode. But honestly, I wouldn't recommend you to use it, because we can actually hold our phone from 3 to 5 centimeters away from the subject. So as you can see now, when I hold my phone like this, it's actually losing the focus. So now it looks like the macro photo, but it's actually low resolution. So now you get actually pretty poor result. So it's better for me to actually use the zoom like this, and when you zoom in, it will actually looks much better, because you can actually zoom in closer. And now it will just looks better. It will actually give us more details. Take a look. So yeah, for me, this is all the quick tutorial about the camera features on the Samsung Galaxy M15 5G. Right now, please subscribe to my channel.